Welcome to this week's edition of Sports Monday. I am Paul Lopez. With the passing of Hurricane Lisa came devastation across Belize District. Many residents are still picking up the pieces, and sporting facilities across the city were not spared. Hurricane Lisa came in like a raging bull at a rodeo event, leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars in damages to football, basketball, and softball grounds across the city. Here is what I found out.
Mexico Center in particular get maybe 50% damage of the roof. Marion Jones likewise. MCC, the roof in the building went off. Also, Rogers Stadium. So every building when it comes to sports in Belize City got affected.
Sporting facilities across Belize City were battered by the 92 miles per hour gusts that came with Hurricane Lisa. The roof of the newly built Mexico Center was partially torn off, and sheets of aluminum were propelled in every direction, folded like paper clips. The interior of the building, venue for volleyball and basketball games, became a swimming pool and is now useless for any sporting activity. We spoke with Ian Carl, the director of the National Sports Council.
We can start with the major one, which is the Mexico Center. That received intensive damage. The roof, the entire roof that is there in the structure went off completely. It has a second layer of roofing, and that also got damaged. So we have done that assessment. Inside had some water damage on the court as well, and so forth. So we will see how we'll have to deal with that. Here at the Marion Jones Sporting Complex, we got minimal damage, just some of the drop ceilings that went down in the office space and so forth. We still don't have any electricity in this area, so the staff are here, but we are mobilizing to see what we will do by the end of today. We might move to the Civic Center.
Over at Rogers Stadium, roofs were flung out of the park, and much of the fence did not make it through safely. The sheds and the bleachers were completely demolished, and the dugouts for the softball pitch are no longer adequate to provide shelter to players. Forget paying an entrance fee to games. Gaping holes along the wall of the compound make for easy access to would-be spectators.
When you look at Rogers Stadium, it also got some major damage there. Well, the fence was already damaged there, so what the storm did was just crush it to rubbles. The entire fence went down. A section that was not damaged was not damaged before was the fence by the tennis court. All of that went down as well. The bleachers, all of that got damaged. The roofing of the bleachers and the dugouts, all of that is gone. So and then the fence that separates the football field from the entire parking area as well, that has been destroyed as well.
MCC ground suffered a similar fate, putting a pause to football activities on the compound. It is being estimated that the damages in total amount to almost $500,000. The National Sports Council has already submitted its assessment to the Ministry of Sports and is now waiting for a response. For now, all these facilities are closed. In the meantime, games that are scheduled to be hosted at these venues will be relocated. In terms of the level and quality of these infrastructures, is there anything that can be done during the construction phase to kind of mitigate these damages in the event of these types of weather? We know that we live along the coast, and it may become a yearly phenomenon, and it may lead to yearly expenses.
Yes, you're right, and I think that it caught most Belizeans off guard. You know, it's been years since we haven't been hit directly by a hurricane of this magnitude. So I think that we will have to revisit the way we build our structures again, ensure that we build it at least to hurricane-proof. When it comes to the Mexico Center, it's a rather new facility, and actually it was still in process of, it is still not finalized yet. Yeah, so we will need to look at how we will rebuild the roofing of this structure to make it more hurricane-proof.
And so, folks, that is the dilemma we find ourselves in where sports and sporting facilities are concerned in the old capital. But that is all we have for you this week. Until next time, thank you, Belize.